Gareth Barry's ability, straight to Delap. Olafinjana de Lawrence. Played through to Fuller. Fuller's beaten Larson here. And Ricardo Fuller scores for Stoke. Stay down.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Stoke City career mode. I know it's been a few days, but it's been Christmas. I've been busy. I've obviously played on a few new games, which I will be recording videos on very soon. But yeah, we're back after a few days absence. And yeah, guys, it's the final episode of the season. Believe it or not, it will be the final episode of the season. Then we'll do the awards ceremony. I'll try to get that done in a double upload tonight. So yeah, in this final episode of the series today, not the series, the season today, we've got Norwich, Millwall, and Sheffield United. Of course, they're not going to be easy games at all. We know they're going to be difficult. We know they're going to test us. These final three games, of course, we've won the division already, but we still want to keep going. We still want to pick up as many points as possible. And now, what's that? How many points is that? So 3 games, 9 points. Around about 111 points is the amount we can pick up now. So yeah, guys. I'm just going to quickly go and sort out my side, and then I will name my side to play Norwich. Well, guys, I have sorted out my side. Oh, it's done that glitch. Doesn't matter, guys. I'll just quickly swap all them around. I have chosen my side that will be playing against Norwich at the Bet365 Stadium. Here it is as follows. Jack Butland starts in goal. A back four of Muniesa, Moore, Ampadu and Moritz Bauer. A midfield four of Klukas, Sorensen, Atibo and Juve. And up front start captain Peter Crouch, who's in the final few games of his career, guys. He's in the final 3 games of his career. And Che Adams starts up front. I don't think I've utilised Che Adams enough, so I definitely did want to get him in today. Let's go. Here we are, guys. It's a big game again. You know, yeah, I say this, but I want to get maximum points, so every game's going to be a big game. I know it does get a bit repetitive when I say it, but it is a big game. It's going to be one of Peter Crouch's last games ever. So, you know, guys, yeah. Hopefully he can get a few goals towards the end of the season in these final 3 games, you know, as his career comes to a close, and just end it off the way he's been his entire career. Let's go, guys. Good play. Bauer. Crouch. Oh! Good header. Che Adams just before the break. And he scores! Che Adams makes it 1-0. Just before half-time. On the stroke of half-time, Che Adams scores. 1-0, get in there. I'm more than happy with that. It's been a bit of a quiet half, really. Not many chances for either side. But we've got our big chance there. Che Adams took it off to the side and buried it. Well done, right into the roof of the net as well. Unsavable. 1-0. Well, guys, I forgot to press the record button. I'm sorry. Nothing's happened, though. Half-time, 1-0 at the break. Close towards Juve, cleared away, Bauer. And it's come back at Atibo, great save. Klukas. Poor ball again, but we win it back. And Che Adams could be through again. Is he going to score another? Yes, he is. It's probably the second or third big chance we've been given, including the first goal. And Che Adams scores. Neither team's really been in the game. It's been quite a boring game, really. But Che Adams has taken his... I've got to give him his due. He's taken his chances when You know, he's taken his chances when they've come to him. 2-0. Just, you know, just 10 minutes after the hour mark. Get in there. Sorensen off. Good play by Charlie Adam. Right away, Sergio Gomez. Good ball. In towards Crouch. He scores! Peter Crouch. 3-0. Game put to bed by the big man. Great substitute impact. Charlie Adam put it towards Sergio Gomez, who made a lovely little run that goes about 10 yards forward. Then a good ball to the captain, Peter Crouch, who buries it from the edge of the box. Get in there. 3-0. Away by Ampadu. Good save by Butland. And that's full time, guys. We've won 3-0. It's a fantastic result. Even Peter Crouch getting a goal in there. Chi Adams had an okay game. Not much chances in that match, so there won't be many highlights, I imagine, when I edit this later. But yeah, you can't complain, can you? We've won 3-0. So guys, after an okay performance, I guess you could call it, against Norwich, it was a bit of a boring game, if I'm honest, overall. Not many chances went either way. We now have an away game against Millwall, which I know is not going to be easy because it's Millwall. You know, it's never going to be an easy game. They're a big, you know, sort of, you know, big side in terms of physically their players can handle it. So yeah, guys, I have decided to actually try to be a little bit more. I'm trying to throw players in with players that haven't played much together this season. So I've gone with this. Federici starts in goal, just to give him that, you know, I want to give him another game before the end of the season, because I want to play Butland on the last game. A back four of Peters, Indy, Captain Ryan Shawcross and Tom Edwards. A midfield three of Woods, Allen and Gomez getting his start. He's been fantastic since joining in January. And a front three of McLean, who's been phenomenal all season. Tom Ince, who's been good again all season. And I did want to try, I've been wanting to try this for quite a while now. Bojan up front as a lone striker. So that is what we go with then. Butland, Bauer, Muniesa, Clucas, Brereton, Campbell and Phoebe on the bench. Let's go. So guys, here we go, our final away game of the season. We've remained, I believe, away from home, we've remained undefeated all season. I'm almost sure of it. We play a mixed side, a side of players who haven't played in certain positions, players who haven't played in certain thingies, this, that and the other. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, we do play a different side to what we would normally play in our final away game of the season. But yeah, Millwall, I know for a fact is not going to be an easy game. You know, we know that now. Alright, but we just have to try and be careful with these today, because anything from an injury could happen with these too. You know, anything. And also the fact, guys, we're the only team in the league with less than 6 or 7 losses, I believe. We are on 5 at the minute. We're the only team in the league with less than 7 losses, I think. So, yeah. So yeah. Good luck. Sorry guys, that distracted me. The players saying good game. But yeah, let's just go for it, I guess. I mean, what have we got to lose? And it's gone in, and Millwall take the lead. We're 1-0 down. Poor goal to concede, really. All came off Shawcross, giving the ball away poorly. Yeah, poor goal to concede, really. Good save by Federici.
And the ball's gone out for a throw. It's become a rather defensive policy here for the team that's...
Oh, good ball. McLean, it's in! It's gone in and come straight back out, but the goal line technology tells us it's in. As James McLean equalises for us. A lovely finish actually from McLean. A lot of power behind that. And it's a... Oh my God, that's close. That's probably in by like half an inch. But it's in. Get in there, guys. As we equalise through James McLean's 10th of the season. Bojan. Whoa, yes, get in there! A lovely team goal. And Bojan's at the end of it to finish it off. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up. It doesn't matter. Some lovely play from us there. Lovely passing play. And we just knocked it straight through the defence of Millwall. And Bojan got one-on-one with the keeper. He knew he was never going to miss. Lovely run by Bojan in behind as well. On his, I believe, weaker left foot as well. Good finish by Bojan. 2-1. Good ball to Bojan, who's got the skill. Oh, Joe Allen, he's got in. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, it's dropped for Peters. Ooh, and that's half time, guys. And at the break, we are 2-1 up. We could be up by a lot more. We could be 3-1, 4-1 down by now. But guys, we've done well. We're 2-1 up at the break. Bojan and Allen having great games today. Them two specifically. Yeah, guys, at half time, 2-1. Woods. Gomez. Ince gets on the inside. Lovely goal from Tom Ince. It's something like his 16th of the season. Get in there. Lovely goal from Tom Ince. It's a classic Ince goal as he cuts on the inside and scores.
Substitution here for the home side. Well, they're in a good position here. James McLean.
Good ball. Joe Allen. Oh, he's hit the post.
Here's Williams. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Put into the middle.
Oh, and it's in. 3-2. Millwall are back in it. It's a really, really poor goal to concede as we let Millwall straight back into it. Well, guys, I've made my first change of the game. It's going to be Benikofobi on, Gomez off. Well, guys, I'm making my second change of the game now. It's going to be Bojan off, Klukas on. Win it. Oh, he's given the ball away and it's in. 3-3, a bad mistake from Federici. With 9 minutes to go, Millwall have equalised. Oh guys, final change of the game. Ince off, Brereton on. A Phobie! Oh!
Strange, really, for the space to go forward into with the ball.
McLean comes on the inside. Klukas, chance to score. He does. And with 5 minutes to go, off the bench, Sam Klukas scores to make it 4-3. Get in there. It's exactly what we needed. Just that little bit of intent, a little bit of clinical finishing to get that goal. Good play by McLean, actually. Really took two defenders there. Klukas unmarked, easy finish. Get in there. And oh, they've scored. And with with 2 minutes to go, they score an even later goal to add to the drama. Oh, we've got 2 minutes plus added time to score. Oh, come on, win it, Edwards. It's gone straight to a Phobie. Woods on the edge. Oh! And it's Clucas off the line. And that's full time, guys. Late drama after late drama after late drama. We had a shot saved and a shot off the line right at the end. And oh,
it's a great performance, particularly in the circumstances, Alan.
Well, he played really well, got himself a couple of goals. He'll just be disappointed.
yeah, I'm disappointed with that. To be fair, yeah, I was expecting better from that side after going 3-1 up as well. So guys, here we go. We're finally here. After all this time, we are at the final game of the season. The final game of this first season of this career mode. I can't believe it, guys. It's been a great journey to go on with all of you guys, and I know you guys are loving it. So of course it's going to continue next year. Not next. Well, actually, maybe. But yeah. Here we go. The final starting 11 that will play Sheffield United at home, as we are not only finally, well, we've already lifted the trophy and all that, but you know what I mean, where we are finally confirmed as a Premier League club. Here it is. Jack Butland starts in goal. A back four of Peters, Indy, captain Ryan Shawcross and Moritz Bauer. A midfield three of Woods, Clucas and Allen. And a front three of McLean, Benicophobe and Tom Ince. Let's go. Guys, I have to say, I'm getting flashbacks of 10 years ago in this very stadium where we went up to the Premier League for the first time. We're doing it for the second time today. The pitch invasion happened that time round. Will it happen today? Who knows? But let's go, guys. We've got our last ever game. I believe we've got one of our strongest sides possible out, if not the strongest side we've had. Let's go.
It's an excellent cross.
And it's towards goal, and it's 1-0 Sheffield United. 12 minutes in, we go 1-0 down. Oh, that's such a bad goal to concede as well. We should not have conceded that. Woods, good ball through. Benicophobe in behind, 1-0. And just like that, we've only got an equalised 6 minutes after conceding. And who is it again? It's the main man, Benicophobe, with his 26th of the season. Good ball through by Woods. Good little cut back. Nice little tidy finish by him. And then he goes and celebrates with the Stoke fans in the away end. Get in there. And it's Tom Ince, it's in! And Tom Ince puts us in front. 2-1, 22 minutes in. Tom Ince scores his 17th of the season. And that is just fantastic play from us. We've completely split their defence in half there. Clucas left them guessing. Good ball in. And Ince, I think that was going in anyway, but I do think he'll be giving us an own goal. No, it's giving us Ince's save. And that's half time, guys. And at the break, it's 2-1 to us. We've done really well last day of the season. Let's just keep playing like this, and hopefully more goals will come.
Well, he played really didn't turn out to be effective for his team.
Oh.
Could whip it in from here.
And it's in. 2-2 right after half time. Lapse of concentration. And Sheffield United score.
Wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Allen. Oh.
Goalkeeper hangs on. And the manager may be saving him for another day, but also allowing him to get the full appreciation.
Good ball by McLean. Cleared away. Joe Allen hits it. Ooh.
He's a key part of this team. He just
Oh, guys, first two changes of the game. Clucas and Allen off. Bojan and Atiba on. Good ball. Ince. Puts in a good ball, it's in! And in the 83rd minute, it's a Tebow with the header and the back stick to make it 3-2 on the last day of the season. It's Tebow off the bench. Lovely goal, great cross by Tom Ince, right into that back stick as the Tebow buried it. And with that, guys, we are going to give Crouch his final swan song. Crouch on, a phobia off. Foul. And that's full time, guys. The end of the season has arrived. We've won our final game of the season. What a fantastic season it has indeed been, as I come onto the pitch and applaud the fans for their continued support. And I will, in actual fact, not out of the game for a second, I would just like to give a massive thanks to you guys who've supported the series every step along the way. And as the song says, we will be with you next season. All I've got to do now is the outro. I'm just going to share my thoughts very quickly on the season. Then the next time you see anything to do with this, it'll be the award ceremony. See you guys next time. So guys, with that, the season is over. What a season it's been, guys. We've gone up on 109 points. Benikov finishes top scorer with 26 goals. It's just been a great season, hasn't it, really? You look back at it. In fact, just before we go, I am going to give you every single player's stats. Anyone from goalkeepers to wherever. So, Jack Butland. He, this season, has played 45 games in all competitions and kept 17 clean sheets, which I think is very impressive. The fact that he's managed to do that, and he's gone up by 1 rating as well. Best bit, he's still on 2-year contract, minimum. Then we have Adam Federici, who, because of his age mainly, is going down by 2 ratings. I don't actually think he's been that bad when he's played for us and stood in for Butland when Butland's been tired or anything else. Yeah, he's played a total of 8 games this season, anywhere from European International Cup to the Championship, to the Carabao Cup, to the FA Cup. He played in pretty much all the cups, all the cup games. Yeah, and he managed to keep himself a solid 2 clean sheets out of 8. I mean, yeah, it's not great, but you know, I've seen worse records. Moritz, you know, these 2 young keepers, Fruit Chill, who is one of my signings, he will be going out on loan next year. And Gailai didn't really get a chance to play at all season, so yeah. Then we have Moritz Barr, who's gone up by 1 rating to start off with and made 35 appearances, making 9 assists, which I think is fantastic for a right back. I think obviously it doesn't show you defensive stats, like if it showed you tackles won and things like that, Bauer would probably be up there because he's been fantastic. Obviously you don't get to see much defending though, do you guys? If you want to see that, comment down below and message me on, well, not message me, you know, tweet me on Twitter, and I will take up your advice. But whenever he's been on the pitch, we've kept 10 clean sheets, which again, not too bad at all. He hasn't been red carded all season either. He's only had 2 yellow cards all season, which is fantastic for a player in his position. Then we've got young Tom Edwards, the local lad, the Stoke man himself. Yeah, I've been happy with him whenever he's played. He's played 19 games, managed to score a goal from right back, which is fantastic in my opinion. He's also managed to grab himself 3 assists, 9 clean sheets, and again only got booked twice all season, which is fantastic. Then we have Ryan Shawcross, who's, in a way, I'm happy with him. In a way, I'm not. He's had an okay season. He's had an up and down season. Like 1 minute he was our best centre half, then he was our worst, then he was our best, then he was, you know what I mean? He just kept getting worse and better and worse. He's played 26 games, scored twice, probably both headers off corners. He's kept 9 clean sheets, been booked 5 times, 4 yellows, 1 red, which I believe was right at the start of the season, I want to say. So yeah, actually, to be fair, I'm quite happy with Shawcross. I think he's done alright this year. And of course, there's no worries over his future. He's staying here till he retires. Next up, then we have Bruno Martins Indi, who has gone up by 1 rating, which I was happy about. He's played 30 games this season. Overall, I think he's been actually fantastic for us. I think, you know, he's obviously been, again, another one. I think any centre-half you look at this season for us has been in and out the side, like constantly. I don't think we've had a centre-half who's stuck in there the entire time. In fact, Indy might have made the most appearances out of anyone. You know, it would not surprise me to see if Indy sort of had the most appearances out of any of our centre-halves. But yeah, he's managed to keep himself a solid 13 clean sheets, and in the Championship, that's not easy. So, and he hasn't been sent off either, so I'm quite happy with him. I think he's had a fantastic season, and of course he'll be staying with us next year. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but he's pretty obvious that he's going to stay and be a big part of us trying to keep ourselves up in the Premier League. Obviously, we've got these two out on loan. I'm really not bothered about Vimmer. If he comes back, he's getting sold. And Sweeney I actually quite like, so if he can improve a little bit more, he might have a chance. Next up, we have Ashley Williams, who's only in on loan, of course, but I don't think I'll be going back in for him purely because of his age. He's been okay when he has played. He's managed to keep 6 clean sheets in 15 games, and has been sent off once. Yeah, he's just not really floated my boat. He's been okay, don't get me wrong, he's not been the most dreadful player ever. But at the same time, I think his age just starting to catch up to him a little bit now. Next up, we have Liam Moore. Now, I've been very, very impressed with Moore when he's played for most of the season. I think he's frustrated me at times, but overall, I think it's, you know, he's only 26. We signed him when he was like 25, didn't we? He was still quite young. You know, he's starting to mature now, though. Late in the latter stages of the season, bar getting sent off, I thought he was actually solid every time he played. He played 25 games, got 2 goals, which isn't bad. 7 clean sheets, 2 yellows and 1 red, which obviously we know about. Which kind of let the team down for that game. But yeah, overall I've been pretty happy with him. He's played quite well. He's played to his strengths, and yeah, he just brought that different dynamic in terms of centre halves that I don't think we had before. Now, Harry Souttar I will count, I guess, because he's played in 1 or 2 games here and there, and he mostly, well, not mostly, they were only in the cup. Yeah, I just don't know about him. He was alright when he did play, don't get me wrong. He wasn't, like, terrible. He was just, you know, sometimes, you know, I think, to be honest, I'm going to loan him out next year, because he's just, I don't know, he's just too thingy, and first of all, he's miles behind in terms of, you know, in terms of centre halves picking. But yeah, no, he's not gonna get in the first team anytime soon, I don't think. Muniesa, who we signed in January due to your guys' requests. Thank God he won the poll, because he has saved our skin in the second half of the season. He's played a lot. Obviously, he's only played 12 games. That's because he came around about halfway and hasn't played every game due to various reasons. You know, yeah, he's been solid. 12 games, 4 clean sheets, 1 yellow card, an average of 7.70. He's just been fantastic. Ampadu, I haven't seen enough of him, if I'm honest. I think he's going to be a good player when we really start getting him to improve. But right now, I don't really have an opinion on him. He'll be staying next season. Like, again, a pretty obvious one considering his age. But yeah, I just don't know yet. I think he's one that we have to find out about. Peters was fantastic all season long. He just stopped everything. He was really, really good, actually, I thought. Yeah, he's made I believe the most appearances out of any of our defenders. So, yeah, that just shows you how much of a trooper he is. Knudson's disappointed me a lot. He was one of my signings. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to get through this quickly, because I don't want the video to be like 40 minutes long. So that's stupid. So yeah, he's let me down. Martina, he can go. Let me down. Honestly, I'm going to have to do a few of these like that anyway. Sorensen, been very impressed. He could be a really good player in a few years. We just need to keep playing him. Atibo, fantastic. No complaints about him. 6 goals, 6 assists for a midfielder, which isn't half bad. 12 clean sheets, 2 yellow cards. Let's see. Ryan Woods, fantastic. Made the most appearances probably out of anyone at the club, bar Butland. Yeah, fantastic. 19 assists. I believe he's the person with the most assists at the club. So yeah, I'm happy with him. He's been great. And yeah, he will definitely be coming with us next season. Mabula, I mainly brought in just as a backup right winger till we got Ozani in, which will happen next season hopefully. So yeah, no real opinion on him. He's played 1 game. Ollie Shenton again hasn't played it. Charlie Adam, actually, I think has been a bit of an unsung hero. You know, he's come on in some games and really changed the games for us, and you know, I think especially in the Championship when we've needed him, he's come through for us. I'm happy with him. Alan, fantastic, of course. Always works hard, always plays well, scored a lot of goals. Well done. Lucas, good player again. You know, he's done well. Come in, scored goals, got assists. Yeah, I'm happy with him. Yeah, he's been a big focal point of how well we've played this year, actually, to be fair to him. Angel Gomez, I haven't seen enough of. Gomez, I think there's more to come from him. I believe we've not even scratched the surface of the player that's there. But yeah, again, too early for me to decide. Bojan, he's been fine. He's really actually offered us a nice little different option every time with his 8 goals, 5 assists and 8 clean sheets while he's played, which obviously hasn't contributed too much to. Afellay, he's leaving anyway, so I don't really have an opinion on him. Ince, fantastic again, just been that goal scoring threat, that assisting threat. He was just deadly anywhere, any time he played. Really, nobody could stop him. I'm happy with him. Crouchy, his final season may not have been the big grand finale everybody would have hoped for, but 12 games, 4 goals and 3 assists isn't actually a bad record. You know, contributed to 7 goals in 12 games, which isn't bad. I know it wasn't the best swan song we could have asked for, but I think it's better than, you know, what it could have been. Ben Brereton, I'm very, very happy with. I believe actually I'll probably go back in for him. I think he's been very, very good. I think he's done well. He's played 32 games, scored 10 goals, got a few assists. So yeah, not too bad. Terry Campbell again, another player I believe we've not even scratched the surface of. 8 goals in 14 appearances. Just phenomenal, really. Yeah, I have no complaints again. Another player that I'm happy to keep along for the ride. Chi Adams, again, another one who I have not seen enough. I know he's played 35 games. I'm just saying half of those games weren't even with us. You've got to bear in mind. So yeah, he seems a good player from what I've seen of him. Anyway, yeah, he's alright. Benicophobe, for me, he's up there with the best player. I think he's definitely going to be popular when you guys start voting on Twitter for player of the season. He's been up there. He's the Golden Boot winner anyway. So yeah, he's just been phenomenal, really. He's just 27 goals, 19 assists. Can you really argue with them stats? Connor Wickham, he's let me down when he has played. He's not played well at all. I'm disappointed, really, because I thought he'd have been a really good signing who could have been like an impact sub, but he just didn't play well and sort of fell out of favour. That's what happened there. Juve, I've actually been very happy with. He's, I believe it was Wildcard Gaming told me that he thinks Juve should win Unsung Hero of the Season, which is a good shout, to be fair. He's come in, played well when we've needed him to, come in at any position we've needed him to. Yeah, he's been a bit of a trooper, really. Damsgaard, again, haven't seen enough from him, but he seems a really good player. Definitely excited for him. Hudson-Odoi, a big letdown. He really let me down, guys. I thought he was going to be phenomenal. He's just not been that at all. He's just been... At the start of the season, he was alright, but he just sort of... I don't know, he just really let me down. Lost that spark. And last but not least, the big one. Big Jimmy Mack. 71 rated now. He's lost one, yes, but just look at that. 42 games played, so he's really battled through any sort of inconvenience. 11 goals, 7 assists, 10 clean sheets, which he has definitely contributed to with his tireless running back and getting back forward. He's been fantastic. He's been deadly throughout the season. I am more than happy with him. But anyway, guys, I am so thankful to you guys. It's the end of the episode. It's the end of the season 1. We'll be back next season for season 2. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the length of the video, because I can already tell it's going to be at least 35 minutes or something stupid like that. But I'll see you guys next time.